Good evening and a very warm welcome to the Grassroots Weekend show. Yes, we're into day 2 of the REFspect awareness campaign and it's been absolutely brilliant. Thank you to every team who have been taking part. We've been talking right through the weekend. We're at the Walton KTL JFL today, big league, massive league. We're talking to the coaches, the managers, we're talking to parents, the kids on the football pitch, tell them how important it is to respect the referee, or in our case, REFspect the referee. And we're having a really good chat, and what more could you ask for? And I'll tell you one thing about it as well. Our awareness scorecards for the referees went down a treat. They did. There's no particular league that they are meant for. We're giving them to the referees, and what that means is they want to score the parent, they want to score the manager. They'll have notes, they'll have a tick box of how the sidelines have performed. We're not asking referees, we're not asking leagues to do them personally. If the leagues want to take them up, fantastic. Yes, then we'll negotiate with the leagues, we'll talk with the leagues. But honestly, referees are individuals and it's up to them whether they want to write something down. You can't dictate to them, tell them, you do that. We're not telling them that, we're just saying as and when. If they want to do them, they're out on a game, there you go, you can fill that in. If you want to send that information in, it's entirely up to yourself. It's a good check on the cards, it's a fantastic check on the cards actually, and to be honest, it's a deterrent, it's a match deterrent. You tell the parents, you tell the managers, the coaches, that they're under the awareness of a referee as well. They're not asking the referees to get involved, it's for their, you could say, protection. It's there for their awareness of what's going on as well, because a referee goes home and it's playing on their minds what they've just gone through. Well, there's a card there that they could just tick off, and if they want to put some notes, they could put them on there as well. They could score the managers. Why not score the managers? Common sense. I think it's really good, and the feedback I have had off the referees is 100%. And you know what? I'm over the moon with them. I really am. So if we can help to do something, the referees at grassroots level, they're not wearing the ref cams. They can't, well, to be honest, safeguarding issues, red tape to state, can they do it with the parents around, filming the kids? You with me? That's where the red tape comes into it. But this is the next best thing, I assure you. Just having an opinion card, an awareness card of what their thoughts are, how the whole game went. They can put it on the pitch, they can put it up to the spectators. They're absolutely brilliant, and the feedback that we got, what more could you ask for? It was immense, it was brilliant. Thank you very much for all the referees, they all agreed with them. They weren't forced to take them. They were told, you want them, you know what you can do. You can do them whenever you're out and about. It's not about the referees filling them in and saying, oh my God, something else to fill in. It's entirely up to you if you want to. And it does give you some information. How many times have you been onto one game, 2, 3, 4, and before you know it, the first game, you forgot all about what's happened and there was an incident in there and you're thinking, what was that? But if you can go back and just note it down straight away, put it in your scorecard, put it in your pocket, you have the information that has just occurred on that individual game. So there you go, referee awareness scorecard. So it also, we're telling the managers as well that the referees can, if they want to, score the manager. Simple. It's not more work for a referee. You can do it in your own time, do it at tournaments, do it at friendlies, do it at any game that you go out to. There's no app, there's no nothing, it's just yourself. You don't have to do anything. If you want to write it down, it's entirely up to yourself. But there we go, we've launched it, our REFspect. Well, you wouldn't say REFspect. It's all about protecting the referee, and I think the referees love them. So there you go, another winner for us. Why shouldn't it be? Because they're all of their own minds. No one owns a person. So what you're saying, if the referee brings along a piece of paper and decides to put his own notes on a game, that's entirely up to himself. This is what the card's for. I don't think any league could say, no, you're not having them. Why can't they have them? Why can't they write what they want to write down? It's in their wallets, on their possession, we're giving them out. To me, if you're interested in them, mallet.texttheline.com, get in touch with me. honestly, it is a massive deterrent, and even the FAs can act on them as well, because it's, you know, the referees have to put reports in, and I think this has just helped them to note what's happened on a game, you know, because some referees do get upset straight away, and especially the young kids, they need some sort of protection. They're all loving them. Anyway, North Liverpool JFL, they want loads of us, so Connor asked me, yeah, not a problem whatsoever. Okay, what a weekend it's been. Thank you very much to all the kids, to all the committees, to all the managers. Honestly, it's been immense. I don't know what your league's been like over this REFspect awareness weekend. Let me know. Let's see if there's images coming to us, and we'll sift through them. It's been absolutely brilliant, honestly, what people have got up to, what people have done, and the referees have been, you can see them motivated. It's a difference. We're talking to referees and there have been slight incidents, they say, nothing that they can't handle. But overall, over the weekend, we've been there, honestly, and as I say, with like the CCTV of grassroots football, when you see us there, nothing doesn't. We're a massive deterrent there. And you can see when we're there, the parents are talking to you, they're welcoming. Everyone was in a good mood today. And it was, you know, to me, over the weekend, it's been fantastic. Well done to the North Liverpool JFL and the Walton Caredale JFL. If there's any incidents there, then I'm not aware of them. But the committees will give us feedback when I see them as well. So there you go. Up to now, successful. And there is tournaments tomorrow. Dan Patterson in the Roma tournament, I think it is tomorrow. Our lads are going to be there as well. They've taken everything off us. They've got all the cards as well for the referees. They're going to make the parents aware of it and to let them know that they can be marked, and they're trying their best to keep any abuse down towards a referee. It's all about the kids playing football, the enjoyment, and it's all about the referees as well. They just want to go there, mark their cards, get the game score in, and basically go when they finish. They want a good tournament as well. Okay, they get a few bob, but come on, no referee, no game. That's what it's all about. So I appreciate Dan and the whole team there who are going to work on the REFspect campaign, and they're carrying that to the tournament. And if you've got a tournament or you've had any problems in your league, just let us know, give us a shout, and obviously we'll give you feedback to the local county FA, to the local leagues. We want to work together with them, and we want to try and iron out all the problems. We're not a police force, never will be. Like your leagues, they're not a police force. All they can do is pass on their findings or their reports onto the authorities, which in our case would be the local county FAs. And obviously if teams come in, evening friendlies and kick-offs there, then we can pass on the information to their local county FA. They can deal with the team, and that's the way it works. County FAs work together, so why can't grassroots football work together and have our own opinions also? But as far as I'm concerned, we're doing no wrong whatsoever. It's all about a referee. If a referee wants to write something down, we can't stop them. They have their own opinions. It's an opinion card. They can put it down. You know, we've done this to try and stop the behaviour, the bad behaviour, the poor behaviour in grassroots football. I think we've done a fantastic job at both leagues this weekend, and I think they're all aware of what's happening. I even had a parent come up to me and said, you know what, since you've been around, you can see the difference, you can feel the difference in the games, in the attitudes of people. People are aware of what's going on. So that is a feather in our cap. We're happy with that, and we appreciate all the good feedback. You know, we'll take negative as well as positive. Why not? But I don't think we've got any negative of what we're doing. We're just trying to protect all the kids on the playing fields from verbal abuse, aggressive behaviour from irate parents and spectators. We're trying to protect the referees as well from this, because it all filters down and the kids are in the middle, so they hear everything that comes from the sidelines, from the touchlines, from our sideline referees. You know, this is what we're trying to iron out. There's no need for all this. The kids are developing their skills, and believe me, I saw some great football there as well today. Coaches, managers, hats off to you all, letting us take the photo shoots, letting the referees getting involved. Every referee was willing to get involved in that, because they appreciate that the support that we're trying to give to them. And we did give out all the wristbands for their whistles. Fantastic, they all enjoyed them, they're all made up with them. And why shouldn't it be? Nice gift worth $4.99, free of charge. My accountants will kill me, I know that. Free of charge to all the referees, 100 referees that we are passing out these REFspect elastic bands for the whistle wristbands, if you want to call them. Whistle referee wristbands. Anyway, thank you very much, and it's nice to see the REFspect wristbands going around everywhere, and we've got a few more left over, so pass them out to our referees. And I know 1 or 2 referees are buying a t-shirt, so I'll put one of those in the parcel there for you as well, because you're big supporters of the work that we do. And if you're waiting on a t-shirt, believe me, it's been a hectic weekend. We've got 4 days of this. We've got tomorrow, Everton away to Leicester, where the Premier League referees are wearing our t-shirts during the warm-ups as well. So the Premier Game Match Officials, if you're all wondering what the PGMO stands for, and the L on the end is for the limited company. You can look that up if you want to. I'm not going into detail on that one. But yeah, it's been brilliant. Thank you very much for all of the well wishes, the messages I've had, the shares, the posts, the likes, and the kids were asking me questions what it's all about. But when you give them the cards, no ref, no game, they work it out. And then some of them are going, is this about all the parents shouting? And I said, yeah, and referees are walking away from the game. And who would you rather have, your manager or the referee themselves? 1 or 2 of them said both. And I said, what do you get off your manager? And they'll say, well, if the manager does it, we get better decisions. So there you go. So that is why the referees come and they're impartial, because they are refereeing and giving the laws of the game to both sides. So method and our manners. But others, you know, even the little ones, even 7 years of age, wanted to know what it was all about. And we were explaining to them. They were great, they were friendly, they couldn't wait to hold the cards up, and they were posing fantastically well. Well done to you coaches for getting these teams organised. You can tell the stronger teams, because they all have a little set to when the, you know, get kneel down the front, and they were all doing it, and it was great. And the kids had smiles on their faces. Deserve everything you get, you know, supporting your referee. So you'll always know, and the managers will explain to them as well what we're all about, keeping our referees within the game. There's no need to blame a referee for a decision that's been made. Yes, referees can make mistakes, they're only human. We can make mistakes, we all make mistakes, but there's not everyone there, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 people on the sideline screaming and shouting at the referee for giving a free kick or a penalty. There's nothing worse than that. So you can imagine how thick-skinned these referees have got to be. And the younger ones, it can put them off, and that's why walking away from the game, it's not good. You can't say we need more experienced referees. They don't walk away, they'll just pick the ball up and abandon it. Yeah, committees are being brilliant, they're acting stronger, the Walton Caretail are acting stronger. Every committee, I should imagine the Edgehill, the Bootle JFL League, North Liverpool League, they're all getting stronger on parents. So if you've got irate parents, the simple thing is to do, especially this REFspect awareness weekend, stay away from the game. If you think you're going to have a go at that referee, or even your child on a football pitch, send someone else, send granddad, nan, to take the child there to watch the game, and you just hold back and stay away from it, because honestly you will improve your child's behaviour on a football pitch. They'll develop their skills a little bit better, because they hate being shouted at, and we have proof of the pudding on that one, I assure you. And if you ever see it, I'll tell you the story about that one. But honestly, thank you once again to the Liverpool Echo. They've been unbelievable. So we'll go through our supporters. Liverpool, Everton, Liverpool Echo, for the story that they published brilliantly. I've read it well, and it reads well. People have commented on it and we're over the moon. For all the clubs who have got involved with us, for the clubs who don't want to get involved for some reason, they have their own agenda, and they just don't want to support something that's worthwhile, and they don't realise that we are protecting the children on the field of play, and also young referees and experienced referees as well, from verbal abuse, aggressive behaviour, racist comments and bullying. That's what we're there for, and unfortunately if you don't agree with what we're doing, then that's entirely up to yourselves. Honestly, we don't mind, we'll just get on with it. Even organisations who will not share it, but yet they'll share posts where there's violence towards a referee, but they don't share, excuse me, or work like we're doing, volunteers in grassroots football. They don't like the attention to go on to someone. They want the attention themselves. For some reason, they want to be the ones, well, we brought this up, we're doing this as well. Keyboard warriors, a lot of them, we all know that. We'll sit there, we're out and about, walking the fields week in, week out, making up the hours at grassroots football, making a difference. And to cap it all, we're not a business, we're a not-for-profit organisation. We put everything back into the work that we do, into grassroots football. As local, you can see, we want managers coming into the studio, talking to us, telling their opinion, voicing their opinion, telling us what's wrong with the game, telling us what they'd like to see in the game. And we've gone into partnership with the Liverpool County FA referees as well. What more could you ask for? And Liverpool County FA being brilliant, backing us as well. So thank you very much to all the leagues who have put on their posts, support the referees, the REFspect Awareness Weekend. And that's all it needs, you know. We don't need painting on the wall, we don't need posters up. You can tell them, you can, as a committee, can go out and say you are supporting the REFspect, Don't Cross the Line Awareness Weekend, and that's what you don't do. You don't cross the line. You stick together as a team, play as a team, friendly as a team, and support your referee and the kids on that football field. That's all it needs to be done. If I was on the committee yet again, that's what I'd be telling the managers. I'd have a monthly meeting, managers attend, this is what you do. End of. Down to you if you don't adhere to it. Yeah, it's hard when you're trying to control parents, irate parents. You don't know the moment this could happen. It could be a spare the moment that the best parent in the world suddenly becomes the worst parent in the world. What more could you say? We've got a lot of friends out there, and thank you very, very much indeed for once again supporting the work that we do. To the PGMOL, Howard Webb and all his team, thank you. It's been brilliant. Honestly, Ryan Chilton, who has been superb. Every official, everyone on that board, on that staff of the PGMOL have been messaging and they've been coming back to me, wishing me luck, getting involved. And you know what? We can't thank you enough. Craig Evans, Heather from Liverpool Football Field, Heather Farrell, honestly, they've been brilliant. Liverpool Football Field Club, Everton Football Club, Jenny, and I don't know her married name now, but it was Koblarski. Now she's changed the name. So honestly, everyone who supported us, they've been fantastic. In the Premier League, they've been superb, giving us the dates, 4 days this year for our 20th anniversary. Fantastic, supporting grassroots referees. We're a not-for-profit organisation, we're a grassroots organisation. We're trying to make a difference, we are making a difference, and the only way we can make a better difference is if we have your support. If you give us all the awareness, you start showing us what we can do, ask us questions. We're for you, we're independent, we're in grassroots for grassroots. So please, get behind Don't Cross the Line, get behind the REFspect campaign. It's not just about these 4 days that we're putting on, it's an awareness. It's protecting our referees. The media should have really gone on to it. We said sent out all the press releases. They're obviously watching to see how things go. We were hoping that the cameras, the Sky Sports, your BBC, your BT, we're all going to bring it up. ITV, when they're filming games, just film the referees wearing the t-shirts. That's all we wanted. And just to say, this is for grassroots referees, because they're all quick enough when a referee is verbally abused or attacked. They're all wanting the cameras down there, they're all taking the story up. No one's doing anything. They'll want to slate the FA, they'll want to slate the Premier League. What are you doing about it? And yet you've got organisations within grassroots football trying to do something about it. And you know what? If these big companies support the likes of what we're doing, the work we're doing, 20 years, I've been in it since over 40 years in grassroots football, but this campaign into our 20th year has been unbelievable, honestly. And we're getting a lot of attention now for the tournament that we're doing in August 26, 27, 28. It's a REFspect tournament. It is part of our celebrations for our 20th anniversary, and we're aiming to make it the best tournament in the world. We're making it pure gold, and honestly, teams will be looked after. They will honestly be working hard on it. I've made it one of my activities to make it one of the best tournaments that kids have been to, that they'll enjoy. So if you're interested in putting some sort of sport and stall up, contact myself, Mal, at don'txtheline.com, and we can't promise to accommodate you. We'll look into it and see if it's viable for us. And also on that weekend, we'll be supporting the Heart of Gold. That's our initiatives for children suffering from mental health issues. We'll have the team up and other things, you know, other charities that we might form as well. We're looking into something. We had a little chat today and something else might come up, but we're aiming to help as many people as we possibly can who are suffering with mental health, and also maybe lonely hearts. So you can see us but that's what we're going to be doing. It's not just Heart of Gold, it'll be Lonely Hearts, and we'll put that in between, and we'll try and do some activities to try and support them and get them involved as well. And we hope that you like all the work that we're doing. And one massive thank you as well. Honestly, you've been tremendous. The PFA, everyone at the PFA have been outstanding, even helped me with the press release this year. They've been super cool, honestly. And I'm not too sure whether you'll appreciate it, but Dave Palmer, you have been a superstar, taking over from John Hudson, and you love the work that we do and you support the work that we do, and we just appreciate all the work that you've been helping us to do. You've been an absolute star. I can pick a phone up, talk to these people, and they do want to help. So they understand, they see the work that we're doing within grassroots football. It's a pity that some big clubs can't add their support. One or two individuals from the big clubs will. I'm not talking about your Premier League. I'm also talking, yeah, they should get involved. I'm talking about your grassroots clubs. Sheffield and District Junior Sunday League, Lostock Hall. These are our real supporters. These are the ones who bang the drum. These are the ones who send in all the images that we asked for everyone. We've got loads of images to sift through, so we'll look out for the 3 winning teams this year. I can only appreciate and thank each and every one of you. But as I say, look out for our tournament that's coming in August, 26, 27, 28. Everyone wants to go in it now, I assure you. And I didn't know we'd gone over our time. So there you go. Thank you on behalf of everyone here for the REFspect weekend. You've been immense, you've been magnificent. Thanks coaches, managers, kids, committees and all the media and everyone who has supported us this year in 2023. We'll be back again on Friday with our young commentators. In the meantime, put your feet up, relax, enjoy your Premier League games. It's coming to a real standing ovation. One standing ovation I think we should give today is Netherton FC, who come down our under-7s and played DXTL FC in a friendly. Wow, what a game that was. And it could have gone either end. In the end, we come out on top, but you know what? It could have gone either way. Best game I've ever witnessed for our under-7s this season. Believe me, tremendous game. Okay, thank you very much. See you on Friday with our young commentators. All the best. Keep up the REFspect. Keep up the hard work. And if you're a referee, get in touch with us. Let us know how your weekend went. And if you want some of these REFspect awareness cards where you can score the manager, get in touch with myself, Mal, at don'ttexttheline.com. Have a great evening. Good night. God bless.